All right, hey guys, we're back. Thank you for joining me today on our trip to build a better Baja. I just got back from the engine builder, dropped that off. They're happy to take care of it. It's going to be built, like I said, at a Rego Build Garage here in El Paso, Texas. They're pretty much the premier Subaru place here in El Paso. He's been doing it for years, and yeah, that's the go-to shop. Right now, I'm sitting in the Baja. The engine's out. Actually, let me show you that. Okay, here we go. Engine is out of the Baja. It was about a week of working on it on and off. I mean, really, if I had my buddies here to help me, we would have had it out in a day. It really doesn't take long to get a Subaru motor out. But now I'm gonna go in here, and right here on this Bondo, I'm just using it to hold up the AC compressor. I'm not putting Bondo on the car. But this is the only rust right here inside the engine bay. It's on the battery tray. I'm gonna take a wire wheel to that, grind all that out, and put some rust reformer on it and paint it. Everything else looks decent. Cross member here is dirty with oil, and I think it was either leaking from the oil return line or the PCV system. I was worried that the power steering system was leaking, but I really don't think it is. I think that's just caked on oil, but I'm gonna clean it all up. Oh, you can also see this axle right here. The inner CV boot is torn. The other side is good, and so a lot of that is probably from grease that got flung right there. So I'm gonna take that axle out in the near future, send it off to Raxels to have them rebuild it, and then I'll have a reman OEM axle put in there, because I'm definitely not sending it off like that. That is definitely not what I'm gonna do. But yeah, the engine bay is gonna get cleaned up. I'm gonna sit in here for, I don't know, probably a few days and really go over everything, clean everything up, and make it look nice in here. But today, what we're gonna do, I want to start cleaning the interior up a little bit. First, I want to see, I mentioned it before, but there's all this just crud and crap on here. I really think most of it can come out. So I'm gonna go nuts on this today, see if I can't get the steering wheel cleaned up, because now that the engine's out and we're waiting for that, I'm gonna start knocking out some cosmetic things. After the steering wheel, I'm gonna take this seat out. You can see this seat here is torn. The bolstering is kind of gone. I can feel the metal seat frame right here. So I'm going to take this seat out. We're going to clean it, see if we can't recondition the leather. The leather does look like it's in pretty good condition, but it's pretty hard here. And I'm going to take the bottom upholstery out. I have a good condition Baja seat that I ordered, but the center portion is not the leather option like this one. It's cloth with leather on the sides. So I'm going to take it to an upholsterer and just have them take off this one side bolster on the seat I have and sew it onto this. So that way we'll have a no longer torn seat. And then this side, I'm going to take this seat out and see if I can't figure out what's going on. There's like these I don't know, folds in the leather. It feels like they've put a different cushion in here at one point or another, but I'm really not sure. So I don't know, I'm gonna take it apart. I have cushions to put in here in case. But it's not a huge deal, but it's not. It triggers me, I guess I should say. I don't enjoy seeing it this way, and it kind of it irks me. I want it to be nice and smooth like this one is. This one has a tiny bit right there, but that's it doesn't look like that. The rear is good. And yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing today. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'm going to be trying to do this with this leather and vinyl cleaner I found at AutoZone. It was pretty inexpensive, so if it works, it'll be a good buy for you guys. So let's see, and just so we can have a baseline here, that's what we're working with right now. There's some marks here that I know are scratches and aren't going to come out, but a lot of this I really think is going to come out. Okay, I just sprayed it on and I just started agitating it, and a lot of it, look at this freaking toothbrush. I'm gonna go, yeah, it's coming off. It's gonna work. I think this is gonna work. So I'm gonna stop for a second because there's a lot of gunk on here. I'm gonna go like a little bottle, a cup of waters to dip this in here, and some microfibers to wipe a lot of this off because I don't want it to dry back on here. So, all right, I gotta move. Okay, I cleaned and conditioned it, and this thing came out awesome. It's a huge difference from before. I had a feeling that all of that was gunk, and I was right. The steering wheel looks so much nicer now. It makes a huge difference. I was worried I was gonna have to buy a new leather steering wheel, but no, it came back to life, and it's really, really nice. I mean, there is some spots up here, but it's nothing. It's nothing compared to how it looked before. I'll put a couple of before and after pics so you can really get a feel for it. But it came out really nice, and I'm really happy with it. I'm gonna pull out the driver's seat now. I wanted to do this first because without the seat, I mean, I wouldn't have any place to sit to clean. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull the seat out now and see if I can't get it taken apart. Okay, on to the next step. And we have the seat out here. There's some stains, looks like, I don't know, coffee stains or something. So once I have the seats out, I'll probably give the carpet a good cleaning. But let's walk over to the seat here. Okay, and I mean, really, it's just the bottom that's bad. The back bolstering is still good. Nothing's wrong with the back of the seat. So I'm just gonna take off this bottom, go take it to the upholsterer, and then get that swapped out. So let me take this apart, and then I'll check back in. Okay, I've got the seat heater out, or the seat and the seat heater, I should say. So I'm gonna start to take this apart. There's a bunch of bull rings in there. I'm gonna have to get bull ring pliers when I put this back together. But I can take it apart right now. Once I do that, I'm probably gonna go inside, see if I can find an upholstery shop. I don't have one in mind yet. And that's probably all I'm gonna do for today. So tomorrow, I don't know, actually I might take off the passenger seat right now that I'm kind of rolling on the interior. And then maybe tomorrow I'll start in the engine bay. But that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and let me know what you guys think.